Honestly, Equatorial Guinea. Cheers. You guys,
I'm not even gonna lie. Even though they're trending on the negative side, at least I make them popular.
And all the women, you know what? All the women are like, you know what? What he did was wrong, but you know, I wouldn't mind trying something here.
Maybe because he's got very
nice and hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Be like, okay, you know, let's be honest. Here's someone's type.
Okay.
What? Would you get involved with a banger?
no comments.
Why are you running?
This means yes.
No comments.
Did you see anything? If he says, okay, stop. If he says, I give you 100K. Nah.
100K what? Nice.
You see the answer.
Wait, what is it? Is it about the money?
What? Oh, no, you say money.
No, I'm asking now.
Yes or no?
Now I'm shy.
Do you want to do you want to be banking?
No comment.
Which means yes. Yes, yes. She wants to land in Guadeloupe. She wants to land in
The man is good.
Hello, welcome back to Unfiltered Trend, you guys. My name is Gblajolie. We're here with our people over here. We're gonna do a little conversation. We're gonna talk about what's going on between men and women as we usually do. But first off, we need to introduce my people. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm talking to Oma.
Yes, this is Elodie Boo.
Floriane Koffi.
Called Chizzle.
Yes, so all of us will definitely have this discussion.
Right, now we're in London, the home of economics. Whether you're a man, woman or child, if you want to make the most of your money and be the best of the best, come to London. You're going to find the most richest females, the most successful females, whether they're Nigerian, Chinese, Russian, whatever they may be, you're going to find them here.
Yeah, that's
Right?
true.
You're not going to find them in Russia. And if you go to Russia and see the dynamics of whether females are running the class of society or not,
It changes.
you see it's not going to be the same.
Particularly in my country, Nigeria, they have this patriarchal system of government where the men are always on the top.
Right.
And women are being subjugated.
Right, now imagine over here, that's not been a narrative
That's
I
not
grew
the
up
case.
with.
That's
Women
all
from
Nigeria.
Nigeria run the scene.
Africa, yeah, put it that
I
way.
think third world countries. Can we say third world countries?
Exactly.
Where
Women are
men
so marginalized.
And women stay back.
Exactly.
Say nothing.
They can say
Just
nothing,
be seen.
yeah.
And that's why you see when the men cheat or when the men do some crazy things, they're being
They
killed.
praise.
Did you see the editorial Guinea man, right? Like if you go on Twitter, that day that everything was, you will see there's another movement that kind of hailing him. I mean,
Okay.
Now, talk to me.
Now, in this report, we take a deep flight to Equatorial Guinea. And have you heard of the name Mr. Baltasar Engonga? Does it ring a bell? Well, if you haven't, then sit back, relax, and let me tell you what we need to know about him. Baltasar Ebang Engonga is the recently dismissed Director General of the National Financial Investigation Agency, ANIF, in Equatorial Guinea, whose sex tapes has surfaced online involving him and multiple women, including wives of prominent officials in Equatorial Guinea. Now, earlier, Mr. Engonga was suspended following the leak of over 400 alleged sex tapes of him in intimate situations with multiple women, some linked to high-profile figures in Equatorial Guinea. Now, a state television station in the country, TVGE, has reported that Mr. Engonga's sex tapes were leaked when he was remanded in custody at Malabo's infamous Black Beach prison over an embezzlement of public funds. Wow, double trouble for this man, you know. Consequently, Equatorial Guinea's President Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo has ordered the dismissal of Mr. Engonga, who in fact is the son of another ranking officer in Equatorial Guinea, Baltasar Engonga Avomo, who is currently the president of the Economic and Monetary Community of Central Africa, CEMAC. According to Equatorial Guinea's law, specifically decree number 118/2024, dated 4th of November, the dismissal cites Mr. Engonga's alleged misconduct in office alongside family and social behavior deemed incompatible with public office. Of course, this incident has sparked lots of reactions online, including that of the First Lady, Constancia Mang Obiang, who has expressed outrage over the scandal during a meeting with Equatorial Guinean Prime Minister Manuel Osa Nsue, who oversees administrative coordination.
I don't know what's going on. Explain.
Exactly. So a lot of people were like, "Oh, he's a strong man."
Can you
he's
explain
a
who is Baltasar?
Why me? I'm feeling attacked right now.
It's like she's assuming you know. So you know the case.
No, I don't.
Give us the background.
Anyway.
Give us background.
Since you ain't saying that's fine. Just a brief story about it.
Okay.
So, I think he's a politician. I think.
He's a politician.
Well, I think he's got like a
he's got government,
like a high position.
High position.
The finance
something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. He's the one who.
I know his dad is very powerful though.
Yeah, he has to go through businesses and he has to vet whether the business is good or not.
Yeah.
If they're doing the right thing financially. So basically
he's into
for
finance.
the whole country.
The whole country.
He's a very big
For
boy.
the whole country.
Is it?
EFCC. He's a big man. He's a millionaire billionaire.
He's a big man. Just know that. He's a big man.
So for him, if you pass to him, I'm sure you have to pay something. I know. It's Africa. That's how they do
Yeah,
it.
of course.
Yeah.
Okay,
Explain. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Still.
So basically, she said who he was, and he's been accused of stealing money for fraud.
Okay, some fraud. Okay.
And basically, they seized his laptop, his phones, and everything, trying to look for evidence for how the money was lost.
Okay.
Not knowing that in those
You gotta find
laptops,
something else. Something bigger.
there was something.
Bigger than money?
Something they got
It was bigger than money. So basically, they found more than 1,000 videos
Okay.
of him having sex with 400 different.
They
women.
said 400, but
400 women
we don't know how many.
having sex
The whole
everywhere,
population.
on the road, in his office, mostly
I
in
got
his
the wrong
office,
picture.
hotels,
The office.
yeah, I said the office.
Okay.
Garden, baby,
Hotel,
the
toilet.
beach, toilet.
Oh,
What's
shit.
actually a beach?
I didn't see all
I
that.
saw the beach.
I don't know.
That's not a beach. That looks like a
It
stream.
was at the beach.
That
There
was
was water.
Yeah,
The girl was dancing like this. She was so happy.
You know the one I was shocked by is the one he blocked an entire road.
In Africa, as a politician, you can block roads when you move.
This is
So
power.
you block the road
Hold on.
for that.
And this is all consensual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she can sit and she's even staring at the camera and be like, oh.
It was a porn movie. Thank you for the noises.
And
It was
hold on,
a
wait, so
porn
these people-
movie.
And-
You've been inspiring. I'm tired of
No, it was great. This is how bad it was. And you know what?
Mhm.
There was one like pregnant woman there.
Yeah.
He kept turning the woman around and she enjoyed it.
As a pregnant woman, come on. Pregnant
But I mean, talking
So
about enjoying.
scientifically, you can still
You
they
need
say
it.
so.
You need it as a pregnant woman because you guys really, you know,
Yeah.
you
I
know
don't
what?
know.
Okay, sometimes you know
I
you
never
get
tried. I tell
that
you
itch.
that.
You know
I
the
never
itch,
tried.
but as a pregnant woman, it's
You would try.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, man.
But the fact that she's sleeping with another man,
I don't know why being
it's
pregnant.
just immoral.
I think it's dirty.
Yeah, it's same. I feel
What
like
do
it's
you
dirty,
what do
bro.
you really
It's
think
dirty.
is the cause for that? Like over 400 women.
There has to be a motive.
What do you think is the most?
There has to be a motive. So
Maybe you're
I'm just thinking. I try my best
Without
to
condom.
filter.
Hold
Without
on.
Yeah,
condom.
without condom.
Exactly.
So there has to be a motive.
What do you think is the motive?
Like, first it's an investigation of fraud.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So whatever they're looking for, they need to find. They found something else.
Yeah.
So it might not even, whatever, all of this stuff might not even end up having anything to do with anything when it comes to what they're actually looking for. So whether someone's lost some money, they need to find a trail where this money trail is. They found some videos along the way, hey, great, happy days, they got some good
Yeah.
entertainment on the way. That's how I'm trying to look at it. But
Okay, that's the
it could
reason.
be in the middle of the road. Oi, oi.
He blocked the road.
I did. Oh, the one he blocked the road.
He blocked the road. Don't act it.
Wait, where's the? I haven't done.
No, that's crazy.
Like
That's
TikTok.
crazy.
And somebody's filming like a TikTok video.
Yeah, they do that.
Maybe it's the
TikTok
phone.
thing.
No,
That's
somebody's
it.
filming. For me, they're
That's
filming.
Of course somebody's filming.
But yeah.
I'm still trying to understand.
So-
What do you think is the motive behind this?
Right,
do you
that's
think
what I was
it's
getting to.
addiction? Do you think it's
Nope.
You don't think it's like that?
Nope.
Okay.
So, I'm guessing these, from what the conversation we had before, they're married women,
Most of them.
mostly married women
Yeah.
of people in high society,
Yeah.
high powers, like places in society.
Yeah, they're
So initially, I'm thinking this could have triggered the whole investigation in the first place. There's more behind it, in my opinion.
Okay.
It's not 400 random women. If it was, then it's an addiction.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
400
oh,
women,
it has a-
married
it has
women or
a
men in
class.
or people in position
Yeah.
in society. I have something on you.
Oh, you think that's the case? That
And you're a man in high society overlooking businesses in the whole country.
Yeah.
Something's going in your pocket.
Yeah.
I don't
Someone's
think-
upset. I know about all that money you're taking and it's going in your pocket.
are you
Investigation
saying
time or whatnot. That you think you're smart. I have these videos here.
are you
bro.
thinking it's
But
a
it's
case
What are you
of
gonna say now?
blackmailing?
Like that's.
You think it's a case of blackmailing?
I think it's more than a case of blackmail. I think it's a case of trying to save your back, in a sense.
I
So
don't-
let's say the Diddy thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the stories before everything came out about Diddy, everybody knew Diddy had videos on certain people in power too. That's why they all shut up in the first place. Now they ain't shutting up no more. Investigation.
The Diddy case is
Like, you
different
see what I mean?
because they didn't know they were being filmed.
No, I'm not talking about it like that sense. I'm talking
Okay.
about from his perspective.
Okay,
If
right.
Mr. Gentleman,
Thank you.
what do you think is the motive behind the whole thing?
So yeah, I think it sounds like there's more of a motive of I have something on somebody to keep myself and my hidden agenda safe. Not so much of an addiction, unless the addiction is getting more money, corrupt money from overseeing all the businesses in the country. I mean, that's more than suspect to me. So
For me, I feel like he's enjoying.
He was enjoying.
I mean,
100%.
I'll be honest.
More than enjoying.
It's sex.
It looks like an
It's
addiction.
evading a crime.
It's
It's
more than
getting
an
something on your enemies. It's very hard to not say enjoy.
For me, it looks so realistic.
Yeah,
The way
fetish.
he was talking, he took
It's
the
like
whole
fetish.
time while he's doing it.
Yeah. Maybe.
For me, I think it's like fetish.
Watching the action.
Me too, in my mind, I think any more thinking,
I guess it's fetish. Maybe the
That's how
more
I'm
he
seeing
does,
it. Like,
maybe the more he does, the more money he gets, the more power he gets.
It
That's what I
looks
feel.
realistic to me.
Yeah.
I
Flo, what do you
think
think?
eventually, eventually.
Flo,
No,
Flo,
she's thinking
Flo.
spiritually.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry,
Yeah,
I was
like a
thinking
ritual.
about what was happening in his life and stuff. Sorry.
So what do you think happened in his life?
No!
That is a good theory.
No,
though.
I was thinking
That's a
about
theory.
maybe, you know, most of my friends are males.
Okay.
I don't really get
The
along
girls
with females
guys,
like
because I
that.
feel like there's too much jealousy, and I'm not,
Yes.
and I'm not for that. I'm not afraid.
No, I
So
I
basically,
still love my girls.
oh yeah, why not?
Someday gonna need a sister.
No, true.
When the man bites, you need a sister.
No, true. But I have some friends. I do like to ask questions because I love to hear about men and stuff, the way they think, the
You like
perspective.
man, Joe.
Very true.
I like one, it's different.
You like men. You like men.
You can like men and money.
Okay, I like both.
Yes.
So I have a friend. He loves sex a lot.
Not to
An
the
addiction.
point of 400.
No, he
It's
loves.
an
He's
addiction.
addicted to sex, like
Not to the point of 400.
to the point that he even divorced with his wife because of sex. It was too much. She couldn't.
Does he
fetch
have a
him.
type?
I don't think
think
so.
it's mutual.
He just wanna have
Yeah.
that sexual interaction. He just wanna
Yeah,
fun.
but yeah,
enjoy
this
it when
particular
you-
set of people, like this particular man I'm
I
talking
think-
about,
I think
he has like
like-
type.
He
Like,
doesn't have a type.
I think
but
men
as long
like
as
him
They just want different women. They
Yeah,
want the variety.
it's basically like Baltasar.
Uh-huh.
Baltasar, on all these videos, there were 5 women, there were like old women, pregnant women, skinny, chubby.
Yes.
Sorry for the word, but it was everything. There was not like a specific
Older
type
women,
of,
younger
yeah.
women.
When I mean by type, I mean like class. To some extent, there wasn't like people from poor background or people that you feel like they can't really afford their
How
basic
would you know that?
necessities.
Okay.
Yeah, why some top
some young
official
girls-
people?
Some young girls, because he
I
picked
get
young
you.
girls as well. And I feel like maybe at some point, I've seen a video where he's sleeping with one lady, but she looks like she don't know him too well. She looks like they're strangers. You know what I mean?
I think this is just
It's just
fetish,
like-
if you ask me.
But
the fact someone
Or
is recording also.
She's married and there's a hidden agenda behind it and she knows what's happening. She knows why this is happening. Do you know
Are
that?
you thinking about his wife?
No, the one that she was just talking about.
Yeah.
It's like she didn't know him too well.
She
Didn't
looked,
really.
for me, she looked like
I
a
don't
cleaner.
know.
The way she looked. Like,
You know
she
the
was
way-
like,
Okay.
You know what's
She's
crazy
not even
as
old.
well?
In his demonic way or in his demonic kingdom, they're giving him an emission, an assignment that says
It
you
could,
have to
be a good,
pray.
it could be a good point. Also, I realized that when I got into this country, I found out about so many crazy things that I could never imagine.
Please
in
don't
my
go there.
time.
They happen.
In a sense where some men, like some married couple, agree to have sex with
Threesome.
threesomes, foursomes.
just like me.
See
women.
Like they go, you know,
Women,
in
yeah.
London they have like clubs where you can go with your wife.
Sex
She go on
clubs
that
and that,
side,
yeah.
and you go on that side. You do whatever you want to do. At the end of the
That's
day,
when
you
you talk
come
about fantasy. That's a different thing. So do you think this one is, I'm not sure this
It's
fantasy.
not a
It's more
fantasy.
fetish than fantasy.
It's not. It's not. It could be a fan. It could. A fantasy is like something that you do like once and that's it.
Yeah.
That's what
But
I'm
this
saying,
is
more like
something that they
fetish.
enjoy.
all the time.
Yeah, it happens a
Fetish.
lot.
You go every week.
They go like every Saturday.
Every day. He was in the office doing it. So
And you know
every
the
day.
crazy
Okay,
thing,
now that might change
all
my
of those
perspective.
women
get, so-
did
Isn't
it
that
without even being forced. Consent. And the crazy
And the
part is
girls.
they come prepared. Most of them don't even wear.
No,
Like,
one
that's
wasn't wearing underwear.
Most of them, I said.
But I feel like
most
it's doing
of them.
without condom, so it's like
It didn't have
they're not
condom
scared about
When
STD.
you watch the videos, you can tell that they knew what they were coming for.
Yeah, they're already prepared.
They know that they're gonna be filmed, they're gonna have sex. But what people are saying on the internet is, there's a website in America where he sells them to. He sells those videos,
Like Didi does.
and he
Right,
gets
now
like,
changing my perspective.
yeah, he gets
Now.
paid for
That-
it,
that changed
and
the
then
whole
the
narrative.
So you
women
think
get
about
the
the
commission
money.
for that.
That
So
changes
what
the
do you think? What do you think?
whole
What do you
narrative
think?
now.
What
That is completely
do you
different.
think? What do you think? What?
So now that it's not only thing officials and you're not storing it away, you're selling it to make money, so you don't care who sees it. So now it leans more to an addiction thing.
Yeah, I was thinking
My
like that
opinion.
because
And you
like,
think these
I was not thinking
400
it was
women,
just-
if you're
yeah,
saying that they're
officials
getting
or
something
people
from
like
this
races,
thing,
yeah.
these 400 women, they said they're top officials. Why? They're not hungry. Either they're like
Yeah.
teenagers or maybe
No,
from poor
some are
background,
young
you
girls.
could say.
Some are young girls.
Majority of them.
I've seen some
Majority
young
of them. So are you saying that this top official wives are so hungry that they don't even care what happened?
Yeah, no.
But he did say that on his interview. He said that they did it once, they didn't film it, and then they came back. He asked them, "Do you want to be filmed?" They said, "Okay," and
And
it
they
became a
agreed.
habit, and they liked it.
You
They
don't
want to
like
be
those that-
filmed.
maybe he's not the only one obsessed about it.
Yeah.
So the 400 women are so obsessed.
Yeah, some women can be obsessed.
400
A
women.
girl, I mean, a million. I don't know how many people are there.
Oh,
but like,
What did you say?
400 is not that much.
I'm starting to think like, so what's the culture like out there? Is that a common
I
thing?
I want to know so
Is that
bad.
I feel like it was a society and everybody was in on it, because there's even a guy who said that there are swingers videos, like literally him having his wife being passed.
Have you
And he's
seen?
passing on other women and sleeping with them.
Have you
Have
seen?
it?
That's what a guy said. But I
Did
want
you,
to see that
did you
video.
see the
That video will
videos?
come.
You know, in those videos, there was his secretary, that old woman.
Oh, she was like his ma'am. She was like the bottom.
Basically, she's the one holding the phone.
She's the one recruiting the girls.
Plus, have you seen the threesomes?
She recruits girls.
She recruits
She
girls.
recruits girls for
And she's
him.
the boss.
Bro,
I've seen-
it's not like we're talking about Games of
It's
Thrones out
crazy.
here, man. Look at this now.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Maybe because they're like I don't know much about that country. Honestly, I've
Yeah,
never
because
been
it's not a country that you heard much about.
much about.
Yeah.
Small country.
I feel
well,
that maybe
Mediterranean.
the way of thinking, the
I
culture is
feel-
completely
But let's be
different.
honest, maybe rich people live an alternative life that we don't know about.
I think so.
I feel like
Yeah.
they live a completely other universe where everything is accessible to them. And him, from what one guy is an Ivorian guy who said it, he said him is the type of guy, he doesn't chat you up. He just come to you and say, how much do you want? It's a negotiation and we do it. Period. That's how he feels.
Yeah, but
So in this case now, do you think the man is the victim or the women are the victim?
I'm sorry.
There is no victim.
There's
in
no
this.
victim in this
Because they
game.
were
No
both
such
enjoying
victim.
There's no
Yeah.
victim. But like, what I will say, men with power are showing who they truly are. They show their real nature with the men and the power. And I feel like, I'm not gonna say most men are like that, but I
I
feel
would
like
say
men with money.
80% of men.
once they get money, they're doing crazy.
Exactly.
They're
So
becoming
they
different,
should not
yeah.
even think for a minute that women are the bad guy. No.
Hell no.
You know what?
I hope
In the
they know
whole
that.
story and saga, I feel for the husbands of those women, to be honest.
Say that again, sorry?
I feel for the husbands of those women. I
But
think
maybe
they're
they're doing
the
Yeah, how you-
Thank you.
I told you.
You know
I
what's
told you.
mad?
They were doing swingers
Thank you.
club.
So-
Their husbands are passing that
But
girl
if
and that
that's
girl
the
you are
case-
doing under there.
If that's the case, they should have made a video now. They should have made a video.
Take this one.
Just like the way the white video boom. When this was trending today, the white
And
video
the
came out.
wife, yeah, the
I'll
wife
be honest
now,
though,
she has her own
like I'm trying to think like just like naturally after 100 there's gonna be stray bullets. So then I can't see 400 consensual or legal
you.
scenarios.
400 women we're talking about, not one, not two, not 10, not
I mean
20.
like even if
But it
it's
depends on
think
the
about
population of the
400.
country.
It's not even a big population.
Can I stop you there?
Okay, let's see.
I have 2 friends that watch the 400 videos.
And
They're
all
jobless.
consensual stuff.
They're jobless.
They all enjoyed
They're
it
jobless.
No,
one
that's
of
not
them
that's
in
not-
the
One of
sense
them was a
where
weird one.
they knew
See?
they were being filmed.
Now,
one of
this
them-
is where it becomes
People are
techie for
tight.
men.
One
This
of
is
them
what
is a weird one. One of them,
Video is
no,
mine.
one of
Right.
them is weird because that one video where he's choking the hell out of the girl,
Right.
and
Okay.
at the same time he's ramming it like
That
But
one,
this is
bad
when it
guy.
becomes techie, in my opinion. See the same thing I was speaking about
I
earlier.
don't like that
about Me
video
Too movement.
because he felt like a
That's
red
techie.
light.
Trust me, that's where it gets mad
You took
techie.
your time. You really took your time.
You could be enjoying sex consensually, still doesn't make it legal. That's where the whole thing gets techie. The whole Me Too thing
but
showing
maybe
on
for
everything. I
them,
was like,
because
yo,
the
like,
person agreed to it, then there's nothing
how
illegal
old is
about
the
it.
person?
No, they're all mature.
They all
All of them. No,
Yeah,
no,
but
no.
sometimes you can be like a
Okay.
good 23 and be little bit, you know.
Yeah, now this is where I start looking at it from the law.
For
Crazy.
me, you look like rape.
But some women know. Some women enjoys it. Yeah.
Nah, that's
They
mad.
just want to rough right
That's
now.
crazy.
He's out here. He's
No,
fully out here.
It looks like rape.
That
It
guy,
didn't look
Man,
right.
this is.
It looked too violent.
Make
No,
sure
but
that
you know
doesn't
what?
go on none of these. Yeah,
No, if they want to watch it, they can go watch it themselves.
yeah.
They will have to look for that stuff.
Anyway,
It was
regardless,
scary.
I think whatever he does with his personal time is his issue. I think where the problem is because he uses public office.
You really does.
That's what they're gonna do. I'm just watching out to see how this plays out. I wanna watch what he'll be. I know the fraud case is already there, but based on this, so maybe it's just the public abuse of office per se, because
I
this is
was
personal
literally
life,
about to
and
say,
I'm not sure that they're
No,
gonna
it's already an
penalize
offense.
Because I was
him.
gonna say technically, what is actually the problem?
Fraud. They were investigating for fraud.
Right,
So
but
that's
the
what
video
we're gonna
stuff
do.
is like-
But now I
And
think
the
that
video
Somebody leaked
is
them.
then leaking
Yeah,
them.
but-
I feel like it's the
investigation
people who
fraud.
are investigating him who are leaking
they
them.
just push it. But then they
For sure.
kind
But
of.
I feel like maybe it's a way to get ahead. You know what I mean? Instead of him being able to blackmail people.
Right. So now, who benefits from that? In my opinion, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
I think
what
it's
is
the
the
other people in the
actual
right
problem?
position too.
Because the investigation is not
I
actually about
don't
the
think it
videos.
wasn't. No, it wasn't.
You see what I mean?
It wasn't.
So where's the actual problem?
Maybe
It's just
wrong.
because
Okay,
it's a
let's-
nice topic to-
Can
yeah.
we have a theory? I'm gonna have a theory. I feel like maybe he slept with the wrong man's wife, and the man said, "Okay, let's throw something on him.
That's exactly what I feel as well.
Let
That
him
was
be
my
Because men and their
investigated.
ego also.
Let him be investigated.
Yeah.
Let him go to court and let me expose what he did."
But the thing is, him going to court because it was consensual, there is absolutely
You're not gonna even bring it up.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I need to go back. I need to bring it up because
Okay, fair enough.
So I think
and then
they're
the
trying to
public
intimidate him.
office, the fact that he does it in a public office. So I think
Yeah,
that's
but-
where the problem is gonna be.
And
But
also,
that's still
good job
not
for that.
a
That's-
problem.
yeah,
It
it's
has
not-
nothing
but-
to do with the
But
case.
funny enough,
If
the
you have
vice
an issue,
president,
if think about it,
the vice
if the
president
case is
took
fraud.
it offensively.
right? Fraud. Money's involved,
That's the
whatever it may
primary
be.
case.
Right. I couldn't care less. The law couldn't have time and care less about sex videos and
Nah.
all. You go
There
into
are
court and you want to
policies.
do
There are
that.
policies that you don't abuse
Yeah.
public space.
Yeah, but that's not what you're in court for. You're in court for fraud.
Yeah.
If you want to take that, I'll
Oh,
take that
yeah,
up in court
Like,
for somebody else, a
like
different
matters
case.
are rising. That's gonna be like an offense number
They added
2.
it. They
No,
added it.
but that would be chopped
The
down.
That's not
That
the
has to be
reason
chopped
why
down.
you've been sent to
That's not the reason why we're here today in court. I couldn't care
Yeah,
less
we
about
knew- we
your
knew
sex
for
life,
fraud.
where you did it, who you did it with.
Yeah.
Where's this money, the trailer money spent
Plus,
this week?
that policy she's talking about, it doesn't happen in Africa. Nobody cares about that.
No, but the vice president
But
acted.
He just he now
He acted.
he just now said something about it.
Yeah.
But before
Yeah,
nobody
but they
cared
camera-
about it.
The worst thing about the whole story is that he's related to the president's family, and the vice president is like a cousin.
But you know, I feel like he's
understand?
not the first
So it's a
one.
weird one to me.
Yeah, no.
The whole family knows about it, and
It's mad.
Yeah.
You
they
mentioned
now
like the father was
pretended.
someone in high position, the father as well.
The father is the highest, and then
Yeah.
he put his son there. And
Yeah.
believe it or not, he had sex with the father's, his dad's
His uncle's
wife.
wife. I don't know. He had sex with
uncle's
He had sex with his
his
cousin.
in-laws. His
So
I
do
don't
we
know.
Do we know the
It was
history of
crazy.
the father? What was the father like when the father was in power, or whatever he was done?
We don't
didn't,
know.
I didn't research that.
That's
I didn't
For
check.
me, guys, I don't think he's the only one.
No, it's definitely not. There's 400.
Maybe the
women in there,
400, it might be the highest.
No one single man is gonna sleep with 400 women on his own ambition and strength
But
and
he
courage.
did
You
that.
don't have enough
All the
sugars in
videos.
your brain, my friend. You need a team.
All the videos.
You need a cameraman, you need a driver, you
Yeah.
need logistics, my extra cash,
No,
my
no,
expensive
I just
meat,
want
you
that
need the man's wife consent, you need my friend.
It's crazy, but the thing is, he
That's
did
not happening in
start
one man.
He
I
did
know,
start
but
now.
it's
He's
looking
been
like
doing that for
the
quite
kind
a
of stuff.
time.
Maybe what we know as touch and follow, like when they touch you and you just agree to it, but then it's crazy. Anyways, that's his case.
Yeah, no, anyway.
In all of
That's
this,
interesting.
that's
I'm
embarrassing.
definitely gonna look more into that. That's very
Honestly,
interesting.
Equatorial Guinea. Cheers. You
I'm
guys.
not even gonna lie.
Even the trending on the negative side, at least I make them popular.
And the thing is,
And there is
all the
negative-
women, you know what all the women
thing.
are like, you know what? What he did was wrong, but you know, I
And
wouldn't mind trying something.
Maybe because he's got a very
He's good, he's good. He knows what he's doing.
there.
Why not try something?
I feel like, yeah, the situation can, you know, maybe people are going to be like, okay, let me do it with him now.
Let's be honest.
Of course,
He is
yes.
someone's type.
Okay,
What?
okay.
Would you get involved with a banger?
No comments. No comments.
This means yes.
No comments.
Did you see anything?
If he says, okay, stop. If he says, I give you 100K. Nah.
100K what?
So you see the answer.
Wait, what is it? Is it about the money?
Oh, no, you say money.
No, I'm asking now.
Yes or
No,
no?
now I'm shy.
Do you want to
No
be
comment.
banking?
No comment.
Which means yes. Yes, yes. She wants to land in Guadeloupe. She wants to land in
From what I saw, the man is good. I didn't say no.
Yes.
I'm not doing nothing.
The
Let me ask you.
Ah,
Would you want to get that with him? Would you want to get that with him?
Oh no, he's good, but I don't do nothing with him.
Okay,
Hold
okay.
on. Would you want to get that with him, Grace?
Wait.
Uh-huh.
He has to get tasted first. And then he says the right amount.
I like that honesty.
If I say I would lie to myself, I cannot lie. You will tell me, do you want 200? I'll say, Thank you, sir.
But wait,
Do not do it too much, because it's too big.
wait. Is it about the money for you or the fact that
I don't
maybe
like it
you
like
got
that.
a good whatever that is?
No, I don't like
It's
it
just
like
on
that.
the money, period. It's not
Oh,
about
it's
the
not
money.
about the money.
Michael, put your price up, man. 200 UK.
I will do it.
Put your price up.
So
Gasa.
wait, what's the money for you?
200. Put your price up, Gasa. Yes,
Oh,
you governor or something.
It's true.
Put your price.
I will pretend. Oh no, I'm scared.
So it's the money for you, right?
Absolutely.
That would be nice.
If he was doing,
Oh,
is it the
please,
money for
I'm
you or the
scared.
fact that he's got a very maybe I don't know.
You will say yes for 50.
You want to try, but you
You don't know how to say.
It's not the money for me.
Honestly, I
No.
wouldn't. I like
the
money.
money for
Believe
me.
me,
Yeah.
I like money.
Yeah.
Oh, money makes me happy. But for him, I wouldn't want the money. I just want to try it.
Oh my god.
You know what's mad? Now I'm starting to see how he got 400.
That's it.
I need to show you some of his videos.
So
Not
wait,
that, not the videos alone, you know. As in, like, I was
Wait.
thinking, how do you want man to do 400?
wait, Elodie.
Everybody in this room loves this guy.
Wait,
Imagine those in Equatorial Guinea.
I
I'm sorry, it's probably 2,000, he can only get 400 in.
One thing I can say about is everyone was thinking twice.
I was like, nobody was saying it twice. You are saying no. You because of the line, you say yes. I love you, my sister. You say I want my house in Guadeloupe.
Oh
If
my
you
God.
build my house in Guadeloupe, I'll build it.
It's true. She's
So
like
that
that.
means for you guys is the money. You guys have money. So Elodie, is it the money for you if you have
the
the
house with the PC.
No wait, is it the money for you or just the fantasy? Like
No, fantasy, no.
I mean, you admire his
I don't-
D and you like to try him out.
No.
No.
I don't know. I didn't feel like.
It's not attractive to me.
It's not attractive
I don't
to
like
me.
a guy who's
The dick is okay. I'm gonna lie. He's
Good.
doing his thing. He's moving around. Fine.
sizable.
But like physically, you have to look a certain way for me. So I don't think I would be like
Attracted
into him
to
like that.
him.
And then as she said, she was like, "You need to be tested, bro. Like you fucking
That's
everywhere."
another
Yourself
thing.
first.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something.
No, I'm not interested in him at all.
Yeah. So
Yes.
anyway,
Yes.
you people, we're gonna round this shit up. Yes. Okay, my name is Gblajolie. Yeah, this is Unfiltered Trend. We had this beautiful discussion about women and selfishness. Who are you?
I am Dr. Emma and watch out for the next interesting hot chicks.
Oh, okay, that was Elodie Boo.
This is Floriane. I think some people might disagree with me, but that's just me. Don't judge me.
Okay. Who are you?
Coach Chizzle at Coach Chizzle Official on all platforms.
Oh, Coach Chizzle is a hot producer. Watch out for this man.
Yeah,
He might
doing
be
his thing.
big, very